Hi, so it's time for a Germany video again. Really looking forward to this one. I think this could be a really good combination between German stamps and French stamps. If you check the video, you know why. Welcome to Chris Loves Stamps. If you're here for the first time, thank you very much. Consider subscribing. Welcome. If you've been here longer, thank you for sticking with me. Really means a lot to me. Let's get into the video. So I ordered some Saarland stamps, and yeah, just some random stuff. Let's go through it. Not sure if it would fit here, but let's have a look. I'm really, well, charmed. It's a really just way of saying it. I'm really intrigued by sorry, dry throat. I'm really intrigued by them. They're really interesting. It's in a sense a dead collecting area, dead country. This is a big stamp. This is a stamp day, 1955. It's pretty nice, and it's really yeah, here it is in francs, French francs. They have gone through various periods that they are under, you know, part of Germany, part of France. Also the influence on their stamps is, you see the German influence, you see also the French design, you know, influence in a sense. So it's really nice. 1965. I haven't prepared anything about stories or whatever. Just, it's been a while since I ordered this. I think 2 months, I think. So it's really nice. It's also a semi-postal. Happened a lot. This is a semi-postal too. Pretty nice. Really nice stamps. Obviously. Really striking, these. Really nice set. So I'm not sure. I think there's a fort also. So at some point I'm going into a bit more of the history of Saarland. I read about it, but I really have to prepare it to really deliver that, yeah, in a good way. It's also nice to just go in and without stamp stories. It's, you know, lately I've been looking up a lot of stuff for the On a Budget series. Yeah, it takes a lot of time, and it's also nice, like, you know, I want to do this video just, you know, Saarland stamps, just, you know. So, really nice. I think that's a set 2, yes. Volkshilfe. Volks is people, yeah, and Hilfe is help. Not sure how to pronounce that, or translate it really well. This is also a, yeah, Helfer der Menschheit. That is actually the series. It's just the first in the series. Really nice. Helfer, helper of humanity. It's actually, I think that Germany has those stamps too. These are really wonderful stamps. Wow, this is really beautiful. These, look at this. Not sure what they are depicting. So, and these are also, Germany has also BRD. You know, Western Germany also has issued these stamps, 1957. So you see, you know, a bit more the French influence here. You see definitely the German influence there on this stamp. I believe on this one also. And this is also a stamp for West Germany has that too. Yeah, you see, it's really nice. Yeah, I want to collect Germany. Normally, if you say I collect Germany, it's like, okay, what do you collect then? You know, there's so much to collect. Normally you specialize, sorry. I'm not going to specialize as yet. So I really like them. I'm intrigued by these. Thinking, does West Germany has that too? I'm not too sure. Can't remember. Or Berlin? Really nice. There's some sets here, but some aren't. It's so there's a thing with mint, when you have this set is mint. I think I have some used too. And Saarland is such a closed off collecting bit that it could be interesting to collect both. Have they issued 400 stamps or something? 450 stamps, I think. Starts in 1920. Different names also. Saargebied, Saar area, translated. Saarland. Yeah, you see on the stamps you see Saar. That's what I call my daughter sometimes, because she's called Sarah, and then shortened it's Saar. But when you write it, it's not it's not shortened. It's actually the same amount of letters and the same letters too. But anyway, yeah, with mint, it's really interesting. I think with used, you don't worry too much about buying sets. With mint, maybe you buy more sets, because if you're missing one in a mint set or a few, then you have to maybe buy a complete new set of that to complete your set, if that makes sense. You know, that's I think how dealers do that. Didn't get out really right. Is that President Hughes? Yeah, of course. Germany has those themselves too. So yeah, unsure where I put these. Yeah, the way of doing these, can put these here, I think. This is actually one of my inspirations to start a YouTube channel, is Postal Pleasures. I've seen an address on his channel page, but he hasn't posted for, I think, 2 years. So I really worry that something happened. So maybe I should send him a postcard. You know, the worst thing that can happen, that it doesn't get delivered, or I get something back that something terrible happened to him. We had a few collectors that passed away. You know, Bob from Bob Collects Stamps, Bob Hope, I think his name is, and John Wilson from John Collects Stamps. Yeah, I really like their channels. You know, I really like Bob's channel too, you know, the way he delivered. Anyway, back to the stamps. This is also, yeah, Wohlfahrtsmarke. That's, yeah, welfare stamps. It's also semi-postals with it. So it's very traditional, it seems. Not sure who that is. Oh, that's the Helfer Mensa. This is actually a different one. Didn't we have here? Also a helper of humanity. But I think it's part of this set. Makes sense, actually. Anyway, this is Europa stamp. Yeah. You can't help much if you're part of Europa and you want to issue, you know, Europa stamps. You have to commit to a theme nowadays, and back then to a design. So things have gone better, I think. Sorry. Yeah, really cool. Really nice. So yeah, and most of them are mint. They are mint. Also mint never hinged, I believe, most of them. So yeah, it's beautiful designs. Really hard to tell what's the best of these set. Maybe this one, the lilac one, or is it purple? I like these two. Has also its charm. Yeah, I really like these stamps. So this was a mint set. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. These are some used stamps, not a lot. Really big stamp, really nice. And yeah, I like these Europa stamps too. These are a bit embossed. Purple one is really nice. This one isn't too bad either. So yeah, we have this one also, but now in the cancelled version. Not sure if cancelled Saarland stamps are nice. I mean, if they have see, there's a hinge behind it. Yeah, I don't like that. But I'm not sure if they have nice cancellations, clear cancellations. I'm not sure. Their first issues were the Germania stamps, by the way, when they didn't have stamps themselves. So that's really interesting too. I'm not sure if they're with here, if I have Germania Saarland stamps. But they were actually, if I'm correct, overprinted with Sarre. S-A-R-R-E, and it's a French way of pronouncing it. I think that was in the 1920s, after World War I, that became French, I think, if I'm correct. 1920 to 1935. But yeah, these are the things I have to get into later. So yeah, not a lot of stamps. Nice stamps. Really like them. Yeah, I tend to like this one the most, I think. But this one is close also. So let's continue. Also some cancelled stamps. Yeah, this person that I bought it from had just a very random lot, very cheap. I can't recall what I bought, what I paid for this. I think a few euros, so it shouldn't be the most expensive Saarland stamps, I think. So pretty nice too. This is like a worker. This is a really nice stamp. Not sure about at what time that is actually issued. Not sure. You see here. I think we had that before also. We had these before, so let's skip these. Still nice. So we have some duplicates, but yeah, that's a lot was relatively cheap, I believe. These are really small compared to the other. If you compare it to the bigger stamp here, you know, see how it fits a few times in there, you know. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we have some who's. I think there's some varieties in these too. President's who's or something. It's actually, Saarland was actually, it's the smallest state of Germany. Well, West Germany. I'm not sure if they're still the smallest. I have to really admit that I don't know. But they were the 10th state to join Western Germany. And then West Germany had 10 states up until 1919, from 1990. So 1990, sorry, my pronunciation. And East Germany had 6 states. So after that, they had 16 states together. After unification, that's now. That's just the current state also. Really cute, nice stamps. I believe that this is I should really make a bit series out of them, or I think Postal Pleasure is what I mentioned before, the channel that I really like. It really is an influence. Really ordered them a bit like this, a bit with the series. Not sure if this is so. And then, you know, running out of space. The 10 cent does look mint, is not mint, I believe. Very small stamp, very nice stamp. Yeah, notice I'm going a bit fast through this. Feels that it's gonna be a bit of a different episode. Pretty nice. Not sure how many values of these are in here in the series. I might have them all. Yeah, might be nice to have a Saarland album or a part of, you know, my Germany collection. Saar Post, it says. Yeah, and these are the overprints. I think that would be like maybe 12 and 24 Pfennig. And that's the German value or money. How do you say that? Coin. Struggling for words. And then the overprint is, you know, French, 2 francs. So, yeah. I believe that one is part of that. Yeah. More of these, a few more of these. Not sure if they all fit in the screen. Anyway, also nice. Look like definitives. And we have some. This one. These fit maybe together. It's also, yeah, a worker. So yeah, Peter Woest, 1864-1940. Not sure who he is. So yeah, we have a nice set of cancelled stamps. So some duplicates, but that's okay. You know, yeah, I said I would buy specific, but these were cheap. And I think to start a collection, it's really good to, you know, buy a cheap stock book or just a cheap lot that I did now. You know, so okay, tidying this up. Oh, and see you in a bit. So I think the last bit of the stamps, these are also mint, I believe. Yes, we separated them, so we might see some of the same stamps, but in a mint version, mint condition. So we saw this one already, that's a duplicate. We saw this one in blue, or pretty similar. It's mint. It's a beautiful stamp. It's a beautiful stamp, really big stamp too. We have seen this one before too, so it's a pretty random stamp. We haven't seen this one, 1955. Yeah, and we have seen a lot of these, President Hughes. Maybe we shouldn't go into that too much. There's also a nice stamp, very industrial, very, yeah, you see that on the stamps, you know. Had that one before too. This one we hadn't. 1957. Saw this one before too. 1959, I think that's where Saarland ended. I think in 1959 they joined Germany, in a sense, from a postal point of view, as in that they didn't produce their own stamps anymore. So we've seen these before. We haven't seen the green one, I have to say. Yeah, I'm just placing them randomly here and there. You've seen this one. Oh, really nice. 1956. It's a day of the stamp. Some sort of satellite tower. It's mint, but it's also hinged. Yeah, I think these stamps from the president, we have seen them, so I think we should put them there. So what do you make of Saarland stamps? Are you familiar with them? You know, so yeah, just curious. Really nice. Also, oh, these are just cute definitives. Very cute. Look at these, 80 cents or 75 cents, 60 cents. These are all buildings and these are persons. It's a lot of labor things. How do you put it? It's the same design but different denomination. Also, that goes also for that. Yeah, just noticed it until now. But we have a, seems to be the same set, but a different depiction. Okay, interesting. See? We have a different one here too. Could be a different set, not sure really. And we have this one also, and then in the 20 cents. Here we have the in the 16 and the 15 cents. And there we have another 3 cents. Feels that we had that before too. Yeah, that's 2 cents. So yeah. Oh, we have more here. Yeah, pretty interesting definitives. It might be two different sets. So yeah. Oh, they're so cute, and you see the variety, you know. You see here the okay, Europa has its own very distinct style, especially at the start, the first few, I don't know, maybe 10 years. You see some French influence. You see here the German influence with these stamps here. See? And this, yeah, I think Rhineland-Pfalz has also designs like this. There's more Baden-Württemberg or the Württemberg-Baden, you know, it's also a separate entity that has issued their own stamps. So, yeah, anyway, these also more German stamps. Let's see if we can add more to these. This is also very nice. I'm just putting these a bit at the side. President Hughes. Again, these are the higher denominations. Apparently, 19 francs. 80. Pretty nice. Yeah, putting them here. We've seen them before. Maybe we should speed this a bit up. So quite some. Just placing them here. we will see them at some point in an album, and they will look really nicely organized. That's the plan. So you've seen something like this. I think that is part of that. So yeah, start to mix up a bit already, you know. We have seen this one also before, and these also, this Europa one, really nice. Yeah, and this one is part of this set. We've seen that. So that's a duplicate. Yeah, well, could be nice for a giveaway at some point. You know, I hope to reach 1,000 subscribers at some point. So would be nice for a giveaway. I should really make work of that giveaway already, because it can happen sooner than expected. So channel is doing better than I expected. So I feel so ignited since I got back in November, you know. It really feels a bit weird to say it, but I'm not sure how to put it differently. Really nice, you know, these stamps. Well, we have a nice set here. A beautiful set, all mint. Some are hinged, some not. But yeah, lovely definitives. Anyway, gonna wrap this up. Got a little bonus. But yeah, this is a really nice bonus. I saw this and I thought I want to really add it to my Saarland collection. And it's first day covers. I actually don't like them, but I like these, you know, and I like also looking at first day covers from a collecting point of view. I don't, but I really like, and this gives me the opportunity, you know, talking about first day covers. Then I'm thinking about Laurent from France. His channel is philatelist in Provence, or in the Provence. Look up his channel. Beautiful, beautiful first day covers. Not only from France, also from Monaco and maybe some other things. Airmail covers he does. So, you know, this is a little shout out and tribute to Laurent. Yeah, it's really nice. I think this has a run, actually. I mean, this has actually been through the postal office, I believe. It's interesting. See, there's a stamp there on the back and it's not cancelled. It's pretty interesting why that would be, you know. And yeah, I looked this up. This is actually sent to Amsterdam, the Netherlands. And this is still, as yet, a stamp shop. I looked that up. It's really cool. So, first day of issue, 6th of May, 1956. Really beautiful. We see this stamp that we've seen before. Well, we have here for the Red Cross, we have a stamp, 1955, May. Really nice. Yeah, I saw this card. There's nothing to it, just this. 1956, really nice. Are these the hands of Durer, Alfred Durer? I believe so. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Maybe I should just do this. Maybe that makes for a really nice video. Who knows? So not sure if this would work this way. Yeah, 100 years. Merzig, Stad, city of Merzig, 1957. Also May. So yeah, really nice. Yeah. Let's see if we can make something nice. I think there's 9 covers or something. That's a Europa thing. Yeah, I think it can really add to maybe the collection, you know. Maybe it's nice to look at it. Not sure what I paid for it. I can't remember for the life of me. Red Cross. Really like this one too. Yeah, not sure why I'm touching them with my hands, but they feel a bit. It's also addressed to that same stamp dealer. And these are, and this is that set, that beautiful set. Look at these. The 5+2, the 12+3, and the 15+5 cents. 29th of October 1956. It's a commemoration, Denkmal. Yeah, commemorating something. Maybe I can see it well. No, Yeah, these are nice too. I have two in my hands. Very nice. Olympic Games 1956. First day cover, obviously. And this is one of the nicest, I have to say. Hope that's in frame actually. It's also addressed to that, again, to that stamp dealer. Really beautiful. First day cover, look at this. Yeah, and we have another, what's the difference between this? Also first day cover. It's interesting, is it been cancelled somewhere else? Saarbrücken 2? No, okay. Not sure why this is different then. I don't know. Last thing that I have to show you that I'm really proud of, actually really happy with, let's put it this way. It's two of Michel's specialized catalogs, 2021. They will suffice. This is above my league, actually, what I can handle from, specializing. But it's good to know that there's more to it, and that I can look at it. And for Germany, I think trying to get easier into it, yeah, the catalog helps me with that. It's a beautiful catalog. Maybe I can see something, can show something. Sorry, Saarland 767. Should have prepared that. So yeah, one does run to 1945, and this starts with the Allied occupation of Germany, or the splitting of the Germanies, and yeah, it ends actually with the German Empire. That's where volume 1 ends, and volume 2 starts in 1945 after the war. So we have Saarland here, so that's really interesting. So yeah, and there's a ton of varieties to show here with things. Yeah, and you can really start easy with it, and then later on that there's varieties to look for. Maybe you get into it. You don't have to use a catalog. I just love catalogs, and these are as good as new, but I didn't pay a new price for them. Their price is 92 euros, so that would be like $95, maybe $100, I don't know, $95 US dollars. It's an insane price actually for a catalog, and that's two of them, but I paid 40 euros for both. I'm not sure if that has to do with that they're from 2021. I think they're really serious collectors that want to have a new catalog every year, but I don't. So that was this for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to support other stamp channels, and yeah, be sure to comment and like, subscribe. I appreciate it a lot. I comment on every comment I get. So yeah, thank you very much. See you next time.